Hey, yo, what's poppin'? Pacchioni here after a long time, and today I just came up with a video that's over the top of my head because I'm too fucking lazy to write a script, but I did something very interesting recently. So I went to Barnes & Nobles and picked up 4 different series just to try them out. And a few of them are spicy, a few of them sad, a few of them funny as hell and cute. We have this, and I get to start off with Ladies on Top. This one, mainly, I picked it up because it was 17 plus, and I'm like, oh, there's gonna be hot sex in there. I was like, oh, she looks like a dummy mommy. So the premise goes like this. The girl is thought of as weird and constantly has breakups because of her personality. She's always domineering, and most guys don't like that. Till she tries this new guy out. And a month in, they try to have sex, didn't go well. It turns out this guy, however, wants to be domineering, but is, however, submissive. And it gets weirder because he's watching randomly at work videos of guys getting pegged. So I was like, what the fuck am I reading? This is wild. This is crazy. But trust me, there's got to be some sort of appeal, right? And yes, there is a bit of an appeal. Not in that, I promise you that much. But like, it's based on the fact that both of these people are seen as pariah in their relationships they build. And that's one of the focuses I love in the story so far. And it's like them learning to just accept one another for that. Because pretty much, I mean, they're built for each other, honestly. She likes to be domineering, and he likes to be submissive, and I guess it works out in the end. So, would I continue it? Not really, because I'm not too big into that stuff. But for first impressions of what I've gotten so far, I'd say 7 out of 10 at best. I don't know. It's just a interesting series to say the least. But the next one we have here is The Essence of Being a Muse. So homegirl right here starts off story strong, fails art school multiple times and lives with a somewhat abusive mother, and is constantly trying to find a job and meaning in her life as an artist. However, she meets up, starts dating somebody, and that only just further drives her depression, because it's just pointing out all the flaws in her life. That is until she decides to finally run away from home and then start living her life as a muse. Well, as an artist. She meets up with a bartender, yada yada, etc. And is just learning the hoops and loops of being an adult while trying to find and pursue your passion in life, even though it seems hopeless. But because of that, it's a really good read so far. It took me a while to get used to the art. I don't know, it's not as polished as what I've seen from other artists, but the story itself is solid enough and it holds very well. So I'd say 7 out of 10 at least as well. Would I continue it? Sure, I honestly think it's a good one. I think a lot of other people should try it out too. Next up on the list, we have How I Met My Soulmate. It's another shoujo, and it's got a very basic plot. A country girl moves to the city and is now looking for a soulmate, constantly reads romance manga and anime, and then just meets a dude at the club who's drunk, sets off a bad impression, but after she helps him, it's pretty much the whole idea of, hey, I'll help you find your soulmate. The love triangle starts up with an old friend from the past, where there was a bad rumor that happened, but luckily that's cleared up. But we automatically know the direction of where it's going anyway, because this story has been done multiple times over. Though I do like the characters themselves, because when it comes to a story where the plot has already been done, which is 90% of everything, either you bring something new to the table or do it incredibly well, and I feel like the characters sell the story itself. So all I can say is, I'll actually continue this one for sure. I'd give it almost a 7.5 out of 10, maybe encroaching an 8, because I'm a sucker for romance. That's how it's always been. Some of my favorite shows are Toradora, and I'm getting back into Clan Ed, and Plastic Memories. I made a video about that a long time ago, so I suggest checking that one out as well. But now we get to the last one. My Villain's Day Off. Just finished that one last night, and what I enjoyed about that personally was the fact that it's a comedy, and it just focuses on just like this weird fantastical event where it's pretty much these supervillains take their days off when they're not trying to destroy the planet, and the main honcho leading the group is just interacting with anything that he finds as cute, such as pandas, or looking for food that he really likes that's sweet. And it's just basic in its plot. That's just it. However, they make memorable moments within the connections he builds with the humans there as well. There's times where he's like, I'll destroy all of humanity. And he's like, you know what? Maybe I'll let you guys live. You're actually pretty decent. And it's funny because he's got this soft personality versus this grueling, horrendous leader that he portrays to his whole comrades. And I honestly would continue this one as well. I'm literally ordering it and I'm expecting it by tomorrow. So I'm just going to say that one is the one I'm going to recommend the most. And honestly, I'm glad at what I picked up so far. And if you made it to this point of the video, I want to thank you. I also have a Patreon, though that just started off and I'm just coming back, so it's going to take me a minute. But I do want to continue more content, especially since I'm jobless. But like, skipping past that part. Thank you for watching. This is 𝚑𝚑𝚘𝚙𝚢𝚛𝚒𝚑 signing off. Peace.
I can't seem to get my thoughts together. Could it be temporary?